Hello there. My name is John Paul. Just to tell you a little bit about myself or an introduction, I'm a native English speaker from England. I was born and educated there in London. Um, I'm a naturally warm, enthusiastic person, and I genuinely love connecting with people from all around the world, which is probably why I started teaching in different countries. About my education and qualifications, I hold a BA honours degree from the University of Sussex, where I studied international relations and philosophy. Part of my philosophy training was in philosophical literature and drama, meaning I was a very big part of the theatre community there as well. I'll tell you about that a bit later because that plays into my teaching style and the rest of my education. I'm also a fully trained TEFL teacher. I have a TEFL or TESOL certificate, which is internationally recognized. Over the years, I've built a kind of foundation of continued professional development, which includes training in IELTS instruction, teaching young learners, using oracy in the classroom, and gamification in the classroom. So I've always wanted to continue my professional development and become a better teacher. In terms of my teaching experience, I've been teaching English internationally for 10 years now across three countries. So I've taught in Spain, I've taught in the Czech Republic mainly, and now in Vietnam. I've taught in other countries as well, but those are the three main ones. In Spain, I taught all ages and levels, and I was mainly in Madrid. And in the Czech Republic, I taught drama and ESL. This is where I was talking about my theatre training at a secondary school called Victoria Scholar. There, I'm really, really proud of my work actually. So I was working with secondary students, and we did 2 years in a row. We wrote and directed a play together, which won a competition for best play amongst a number of different schools. So that was that are connected together in this program, and that was 2 years in a row I won best play, or they won best play, should I say. I also worked in two kindergartens, but the main one I was preparing young learners as young as four for their first year of school, a primary school that is, through phonics, storytelling, play-based learning. And yeah, I really enjoyed those those young ones, and I still talk to the parents even now of some of those students I taught. Since moving to Hanoi, I've been working at Apollo English, where I teach both IELTS preparation and young learner classes. I plan my own classes from scratch. We based on the curriculum. I've mentored newer teachers there. I've conducted parent demonstration classes a lot there. So I'm very, very comfortable in the classroom with learners from all ages, from all the way from 5 years old to those, preparing for, say, for IELTS examinations, those kind of candidates. Um, uh, so what makes me stand out? One of the things I really think that makes me stand out as a teacher is I actually love learning myself. I'm a little bit of a nerd, so I love learning about physics. I love learning about technology, computers. No matter what the topic is, I'm really, really interested, and of course, I'm interested in art and storytelling and theatre. I bring that broad base of knowledge from a lot of reading and study to the classroom with me, and so I can really bring topics to life, especially in kind of secondary, learning settings with young learners. So I really am kind of proud of my work in that. but I also really love teaching primary, and one of the reasons I'm really good with primary and kindergarten level is that I'm a very, very kind of empathetic person. I'm very, you know, my love of teaching is also very infectious, and I think kids just have a very, very good rapport with me. Be fun and humorous in class, and they give it just back to me as much as I give to them. And yeah, so I think one of the really great things about me as a teacher is I think that students find me very, very approachable. We genuinely like each other. We can have our fun, but we also have very good respect for each other in terms of ensuring that there are these kind of boundaries set up and rules are followed. Last, I would say one of the things is also just I have a lot of creativity, and I bring a lot of that creativity to how I plan my lessons, the games we play, and these kind of things. And I can talk to you more about that hopefully when we meet. The last thing I would say is why Vietnam. Vietnam, why would I come to Vietnam? Of all the places I could travel, and I wanted to tell you a story actually about why I came to Vietnam very, very quickly. When I was about 8 years old and I was in primary school at that time, one of the topics that came up, we were learning about Vietnam. We were learning about its history, and we were learning about the culture. And I became so mesmerized. I was so by the images I saw and the history I was learning of Vietnam, that I actually went to my mother and I asked her to buy me some books on the history of Vietnam at only 8 years old. And I read them all voraciously. And I really, really loved just the history. I always wanted to come here just to learn about it personally. I don't know why it took me so long, but it's been a lifelong interest of mine, Vietnam. And so I've genuinely enjoyed it. It's actually exceeded my expectations coming here. I really love the people. I love the food. And I really love teaching your students because they're so funny and fun, and they're really enthusiastic about learning English, and it's just been a treasure. I've also got a really, really great community here, which I love. So I do hope to continue that experience. But apart from that, that's me, and I wanted to say goodbye. Thank you for listening, and I hope to speak soon.